Hi there, folks. My name is Anthea Forder, also known as Bun. I'm sure you know that by now. So, I'm here to speak to you about option A3. We've already spoken about online presentations, about creating an email series funnel on your CRM system. And what I did explain in that last video is that it's quite a risky situation because you are going to accumulate an exponentially bigger database. And that means often that if we think about my database that I started off at around 30,000, 3,000, and managed to make it 30,000 in 60 days, that the amount of money that I was paying for my CRM system obviously grew exponentially because it's a per user sort of system. And I'm sure that your CRM system is the same. So if you're looking for a less risky way of running this competition and not suddenly having to pay 10 or 20,000 Rand a month for your CRM because you suddenly have a database of 30 or 40 or 50 or 100,000 subscribers, which can really happen. Literally, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've had my phone overheating because of it. It's a real thing. So what we can do is we can carry that weight of the exponential growth of your database and create meaningful segmentation. What do I mean by that? So if we talk about segmentation, you see I've got a few things ticked here already from our last presentation. So if we talk about segmentation, you'll obviously want to gather people's contact information so that we can WhatsApp them and we can email them about things that they're interested in. And this is exactly what I mean. If they say that they're interested in horse trails, we can send them an automated email specifically because they've ticked that box. People that aren't interested in horse trails aren't interested in horse trails. Don't send them a cool discount to a horse trailing place. Do you know what I mean? People that are interested in ziplining from a particular area or that are locals to a particular area, let's give them a little sweetener of the deal. So I can segment this and I can say, okay, cool, I've got a good relationship with Carcliffe Canopy Tours. So if anybody uses the My Midlands as a discount code, they'll get 10% off. That's fantastic. So you do have the ability to create these automated emails either on your system or on our system. The risky thing about running it on your system is that you run the risk of hitting into very high cost before you've put heads and beds and bums and seats in your restaurants and your hotels and your tourism establishments and activities. So the nice thing about our A3 option is it's a stable cost. We stabilize it, we negotiate. What do you think where you're going to be? What have you got to seed it with? Let's have a look at the what we project and what your budget is like, and let's make it something that you can stably afford for the next 3 to 6 months. Um, it will have exponential growth. Your database is going to grow exponentially, and why run the risk of running into exponential high costs if we can do that for you? So, although we can do it on your system, I would highly recommend going for A3. And the other thing that's important to know is that we can also set it up with an email of your choice. So, you can even start a new email called competition at your establishment name, or have it run through your actual reservations at establishment name, or if it's an area thing like house it at My Midlands, because My Midlands is a directory of different places in the Midlands. We can do it on whatever email address, and we can even set up you with an email address with Go South Africa. So you can have your establishment name or your competition name at gosouthafrica.co.za, and then we can orchestrate all of the email funnels according to the interest that people have. And that's what the power of modern marketing is that it's not just a shot in the dark, it's adding value to people's expressed interests. Modern marketing and traditional marketing are very different in that traditional marketing is just a one size fits all, and modern marketing seeks to understand the individuals and their interests and their preferences and their disgusts and their repulsions, and make sure that you are in alignment with your marketing to make sure that it's a good fit. And that's where you get bang for your buck. So what we're selling here is creating a meaningful database. How you leverage off that database is completely up to you. We're full of epic ideas, so give us a shout and we can shout about it. But I think you basically get the point. We have people that are entering a competition. We can choose, we can orchestrate what you want those little segmentation aspects of society to be, and then we can pre-program an automated series based on their preferences on your system or our system. Give me a shout if you have any questions. I'm here to help.